what is up, Crockxen clan members and other sources on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I have a really weird video for you guys. Let's go. So I'm sitting here eating some chips. There's this thing that's been on my mind for a little while. It actually has been bugging me. And I was like, you know what? I haven't made a rant or a video like that in like I don't even know how long. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So now this video I'm technically recording ahead of time because I'm bored and I really don't want to watch the anime that I'm supposed to be watching right now because the first episode was horrible. But anyways, so I decided to make this video, and it's basically, as you can probably tell, I mean you probably don't understand what it means, but the title is gonna be anime suggestions. And what brought this up is that I know people that watch anime. I love anime, right? I really love anime. I watch countless anime. I have watched countless anime. I have forgotten a couple. Others I don't bother with. And, some I have in the past tried. And they just didn't interest me enough to get into. So I just let them. Just completely ignored them. But there's one thing that always seems to happen to me as an anime fan. I'm a person that can watch literally any type of show, right? I will watch any type of anime. I have seen plenty of romance, just strictly romance, like nothing else, just romance. I have seen plenty of ecchis, plenty of harems, plenty of comedies, plenty of actions. I watched one whole series of horror. I might get into that again. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a big fan of the horror genre. What else? I have seen senins, shonens. I've seen a couple shoujos. I have not seen joseis yet, but I eventually plan to at least try one out to see how that whole stuff works. My point is, I watch anime from a multitude of genres, psychological drama, stuff like that. I'm interested in a multitude of different styles. The one that I can say for a fact I don't care about at all are mechas, and that's because I'm generally bored when I watch them. There's only been one actual mecha show that I have seen, and I believe, I don't remember if it's actually a part of the Monogatari series, but I think it is. But it was Isekai no Sekishi. That's the only mecha show I've actually started and finished. Every other one that I've tried to watch Gundam, various of different series. I have not gotten into any of them, and I can't honestly think of any other one that I've tried. They just don't interest me at all. But the point is, I vary, right? Now I have a cousin, and he likes anime too. But he's a very centered anime fan. Like, he only likes a specific style of anime. That's those that are very action, bloody heavy. That's what he's always gravitates towards. You don't see him watching anything else. And I'm being legit. That is all he cares about. As long as it has action on action, and blood everywhere, he's gonna enjoy the hell out of it. The only one that I can say that didn't follow that formula. Actually, I don't even really know if it actually did go that way because I didn't even bother watching it because I honestly hated it. But it was very comedy centered, but it was still heavy on action. Like I could see that's what that it was going to eventually lead to. I don't know if it was bloody and gory. I don't know, but I'm just saying that he usually garners around that kind of style of anime. Now, I clash with him on a multitude of occasions because all the stuff he watches are, like I said, just action, gory, bloody stuff. And honestly, like, I don't mind watching it, but it's not something that I watch all the time. I can watch one at a time while I'm watching other shows. So I like to balance myself out. Most of the time, because I remember I have weekly shows and then I have 4 main series that I go on a cycle. All of them are vary in some way. I'll have maybe a comedy, maybe a very bloody, gory one. I'll have a romance, and then I'll have maybe a harem, ecchi one for the fuck of it. I try to keep myself with a multitude so I don't just completely bury myself in one genre to the point where I just get bored of it. So since I watch all these varied stuff, anytime I try to suggest anything to him, he immediately shuts it down because it's not the type of anime that he would normally enjoy. And I get that. So when I suggest an anime that he might not be interested in, and he says no, I'm okay. I'll leave it like that, unless it's one that I really like. All Log Horizon. I was trying to get him to watch that for a long time, and I've tried to get him a multitude of people watching it. The point is, I rarely. That's probably the only time I have ever actually tried to push him to watch an anime. On the flip side, whenever he tries to suggest an anime, I have to watch it. Basically, he's forcing me to watch a series. I have given out of, I believe, right now thinking, the past 5 animes he suggested, I've had to watch because he constantly hassles me about it. I hate every single one of them. There's one right now that I haven't actually bothered to watch yet, but he keeps constantly telling me I have to watch it, and that's what this video is about. You can't tell somebody they have to watch something, because you know what happens eventually. They're actually gonna hate the series. One of the biggest series that he's told me to watch, but now even he hates it now. Well, I don't know if he hates it, but he doesn't bother with it anymore. Attack on Titan. I have never seen that show, and I never will. You wanna know why? Because he saturated me with that series for so long, and I kept telling him I didn't want to watch it, and he got to the point where he actually spoiled me most of the series, and it honestly still didn't sound interesting enough for me to even give a shit. But he kept hounding me with it, just constantly bringing it up, and when he would be talking with other people about it, because we're a group of friends, there's others that have watched it. Anytime he would be talking about it with them, he would constantly be looking at me like I'm the one missing out. And I'm like, I don't care. So if you're gonna suggest an anime, don't force somebody to watch it. Okay, that makes people just, at least me personally, I hate being told that I have to watch something because because I'm not really going out of my way to watch it, like by my own means. I'm being told I have to watch it. I'm gonna go into the series with a very, very low expectation, and I'm really gonna hate most of what I watch. That's the same thing that happened with Akame ga Kill. He kept hounding me to watch it until I said, fine. I watched the first episode. I told him I hated it. He's like, no, 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 you gotta keep watching it. I watched up to the 4th episode and I told him I hated it. And he kept telling me, oh no, you have to finish the series. I'm like, hell no, I already told you. I gave you a show 4 chances. I'm not finishing this bullcrap. But it annoys me. It's something that you can't just do, okay? Right now, he's doing the same thing again with this new series, which I can't remember right now what it is called. But he keeps hounding me about it. As soon as I decide to go watch it, I'm probably going to start with this mentality of like, I already know I'm not going to like it because he keeps hounding me to watch it. Most of the time, I hate the crap he tells me to watch. There's very few exceptions, like Fairy Tail. Wow, it took me a while to even think that one because that one was a long ass time ago. I actually enjoy Fairy Tail, and it actually wasn't just him. There were other people who told me they liked it, so I ended up watching it, and then I enjoyed it. But he didn't hound me about it. He just told me about it once. That's all he did. This has never happened since. He only told me about Fairy Tail once. It took me a while to watch it, but he never bothered me about it again. Why can't he do that now? I'm just wondering, like, why does he have to hound me with these shows that he knows because they're not gory and crazy? Even he doesn't even like Fairy Tail anymore. So I like a show, he doesn't like it anymore. So he's already that means since it's not up to his now standards, it doesn't have enough blood and it's not full on action all the time. He doesn't care about it anymore. He doesn't care about half the shit I watch now that he used to tell me about. I can't honestly remember another one. Isekai no Sekishima was one, but that one is that was just the mecha. Honestly, it's still very action heavy, but I liked the fact that it did stay at least somewhat neutral with like the characters because it was very harem as well. But the point is, I can only think of those two right now that I've actually watched and enjoyed. Because he only told me about those two series once and then never talked about it again until I brought it up. So now, every time he suggests a series, he's going to keep hounding at me to watch it, and then I'm going to go in with this just disdain for it. And the problem with him doing this is because he keeps bugging me about it. I have a system. I have, I have my phone right here, right? I have my phone. I have on my notes all the series that I have looked up that I'm planning to watch. Right now, I'm watching. Well, I just finished Higurashi, and I also finished. The heck did I just finish? I finished something else right now. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. It's probably. I probably look it up. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Yes. Just give me a sec. Give me like 15 seconds or something like that. I just made a review about that. How do I not remember? Kanan. There we go. That's probably why I didn't like that show very much. But okay, so I finished those two, and I'm already bringing up the next one because I have a list of animes, and I'm going in order. Anytime he suggests a series because he keeps hounding me about it, I have to put my shit on hold to give his series a try so he would shut up. That's literally what I have had to do. I did that. I don't remember. Okay, I know Akame ga Kill was one. Kill la Kill was another. I don't remember the third one. There was Attack on Titan, but I didn't even bother with that one. And then, what was the other one? I think it was Hellsing. But that's an old one. I really don't like to mess with the old animes that much. Plus, I really don't care too much about the whole devil type of stuff, mentality stuff. It's not a show I want to mess with. I know about it, and I have seen stuff about it in the past, so I know what it's about, kind of. It's not something I want to go all the way back in time to watch, right? And then now this new one. I don't know I don't remember right now at the top of my head what it's called, but it's there. And every time I see him, he keeps reminding me, hey, have you watched it? Hey, have you watched it? When are you going to watch it? I'm like, I'm watching stuff right now. And he's going to keep hounding me about it until I give in again, watch the first episode, go over to him and be like, I hate the show. I'll give you your second episode, but that's it. I don't want to watch this crap. Every time, and seriously, these last couple series that he's told me about, I've hated every single one, and I honestly do not care to watch the next one. That's why I'm very skeptical about watching any show he suggests nowadays, because since they're all practically the same, I know what to expect, meaning I already know I'm not going to like it by the time I start watching it. So this is just for you guys to know. If you're going to suggest an anime for somebody, it could be anybody. Anybody at all. Tell them once. That's all you need to do. Make sure they write it down or something. Yeah, so like, or if okay, here's how it should go. You're watching anime. You love it. You enjoy watching it. You really think your friends will like it. Go over to them. Suggest it. See how they react. If they don't look moderately interested, don't bother saying it again. If they seem somewhat interested, tell them, hey, if you guys want, I can tell you guys where you can watch it, where I've been watching it, stuff like that. And maybe take as long as you need to check it out. But when you do decide to watch it, let me know so that we can talk about it. That's all you need to do. Don't keep hounding the person every time you see them by like, hey, have you watched it? Hey, have you watched it? When are you going to watch it? I've been waiting for you to watch it so we can talk about it. Oh my gosh, why haven't you watched it already? Dude, when are you going to watch this show? I've been telling you for weeks now. Don't do that. It's annoying, and it stresses people out, and it honestly makes them hate the series when they might have potentially liked it before. I mean it. There's one of those series that he suggested that if he hadn't hounded me so much, I might have considered watching it. Might have. Very slim chance, but there was a chance. With any of the other ones, no chance at all. But there was one that might have happened. But because of the way he kept pushing me to watch it, making me have to stop everything I was doing with my stuff to give it a shot so he would shut the fuck up, I did not care about that show. And I'm probably never going back to it again because of what he did. So this is just some friendly advice. It's a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry, but I just needed to let that out because it was really infuriating me. And I just was like, I gotta let it out. Let it all go in your faces and have you guys explain if you had similar situations. I already had a fan tell me of an anime. I have it written down. It's in my phone. It's in the list. It's in the list. I'm going to get to it eventually. But I have so many other shows in front that it might take me a while. But just know, I have it written down. I have it right here. Have it right. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Hold on. Yeah, it's probably not gonna show. Stupid glare. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. So it is there. I do have it. Don't worry. I got it. But there's like three shows ahead of it right now. One of them I'm actually starting after the one I'm watching right now, and then I'm almost done. Wait, am I almost? I think I'm almost done with one of them. Yeah, I'm almost done with one of them, which means that I'll be able to watch that other one, and then I'll be one step closer to watching yours, and then I can watch it, and then I can review it like you want me to. But just know, it is there. It is there. I do have it written down. But that's all I ask. Tell me once, and then wait for me to tell you about it, because honestly, it stresses me out to have somebody always on my case about watching the show that they want me to watch. Not fun, and it makes at least someone like me, have a disdain for that series, no matter how good it might be. Because I am one of those persons who, even though I have never seen Attack on Titan, can say I hate the show. And I know it's bad because I don't actually have my own personal proof because I haven't seen it. But just because of how people treated it and how many people, because he wasn't the only one that pushed me, but he was the one that did it the most. So many people that tried to get me to watch that show because of how popular it was, right? That's literally one of the reasons they told me about it. Oh, this is so popular. It's like number 1 or number 2 or something like that. They kept pushing me about how great and popular it was and how big it was and how awesome it was. And to try to convince me, they also try to spoil the story for me. There really was no point in me even going ahead and watching it. Because, for one, they already told me most of what happened, which means that I'm not really going to care because I already know kind of what's going to happen. And it's just not a series. I actually read the synopsis. I tend to do that with shows. I read synopsis to see if I even give a damn. I didn't care about what the synopsis said. It just sounded boring as hell. And it's just not appealing to a person like me. Just me, personally. I'm sorry about this rant. Like I said, I'm recording this early. This is probably going to go up on Sunday. So I don't have anything planned. Unless Pokemon doesn't come out on Saturday. If Pokemon doesn't come out on Saturday, this video will go up on Saturday. If we get a new episode of X and Y, the review will go up on Saturday, and this will go up on Sunday. So just know you're probably watching this on one of those 2 days. Unless you are watching this in the future, then I don't know what day it is when you're watching. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it. Like I said, I'm sorry. I just needed to let it out because it was really stressing me out. I was just here chilling, and then the thought kept popping up in my head, and I was like, let's see how this goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Also, let me know if you guys like rants. I might do more, but I might need your guys' help with suggestions and stuff you want me to talk about. But yeah, later.